Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. So this project is actually a double project. First, this is going to be part of our Diecast Mafia monthly build, and because it was my turn to pick. And second, a while ago I did an all call for the community to do a first responders build. Just kind of a dedication to all the healthcare workers out there who are just so selfless and putting themselves in harm's way every single day trying to fight this virus. So I decided to do an ambulance. Of course, the theme is first responders, either ambulance, fire truck, or police. And I bought this on eBay a while ago, and this is kind of an interesting unit. So first of all, I just love this body style for an ambulance. So this is a Superior ambulance on a Cadillac chassis. And as you can see, while I've got it showing the bottom, you can see that the cover's missing. Well, this was actually a battery-operated ambulance. And obviously all the guts are out of it. I don't even know if there's any wiring left in there. So not only do I have to try to fabricate this thing, but I also need to figure out what I'm going to use for a beacon. So anyway, so this is for the monthly build and the community build. So stay tuned, and I'm going to take this baby apart. Alright, so let's pull up the old ambulance and see what we've got. Drilled out one post. So let's see what we've got. Here we go. Oh, and there's the beacon, or the metal retaining ring for the old one. And here's the little lights. Actually a pretty simple unit. Let me see here. Sorry if I'm out of camera. There we go. Okay, so there is the body. Pretty simple. Two-tone, not my favorite. And here's the interior. That's interesting. I actually got a replacement interior, and this is not painted brown. So I might have to paint it black. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the brown. And I'm thinking that obviously all the guts are out of it, because if you can see right here, there's an on and off button. So at some time, this was a switch. And I'm going to have to take that off. Don't think I'll wire it up. Alright, pretty simple unit. Well, let me take out these tires and axles and see what we've got. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's all the parts to the ambulance. The tires pretty much disintegrated when I took them off the wheels. And I did a little research. So at one time, this thing took 2 AA batteries, I can only imagine. And then when it was driving, this little thing actuated a switch, causing the lights to go on and off, which is pretty cool. So obviously, I'm not going to reconfigure the working lights. This is just going to be a straight up restorations minus the original working lights. And I did figure out the beacon. I do have something that I can use. I actually took apart a pen, and the end of it's kind of like a clear piece. So I'm going to use that as the beacon. Just paint it a clear red. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so here's the Cadillac Superior ambulance, all stripped. And the paint came off this very easily. And the casting is actually in great condition. There's one little crack on the pillar that I'll have to address. right there. It's kind of a hairline crack. So anyway, I'll press on, put a coat of primer on this and see what we've got. Stay tuned. All right, let's take a look at the ambulance before the restoration. And now, let's take a look at it after the restoration. See what we came up with. All right, it is time for the reveal for the Cadillac Superior ambulance. So this one is obviously for the community build for the first responders, and also part of our die-cast Mafia monthly build. So I chose the Corgi Superior ambulance. So this one actually has a lot of new parts. It's got new tires. It's got new interior window screen. And the beacon I actually made from the end of a pen. Those clear little tips. So I actually painted it a clear red, and it actually is a perfect size beacon for this. And I painted the interior black. It was brown. Chromed out the front end. Replaced the flashing lights on the front and the rear. Those clear lenses. And I just wanted to put like a Red Cross decal on the roof. I didn't want to clutter it up with too many decals. Chromed out the back handle there. And all the door handles. Nice shiny red paint job. And that's about it. This actually came out pretty decent. So, I can't wait to see the other builds that are out there. I know that there's a lot of builders out there that are partaking in this community build. So, very anxious to see their work. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. And especially pay respect to the first responders who are just so selfless in everything that they do, treating all these ill people with the COVID virus and everything. So I just want to thank all of them for what they do, and hopefully there's first responders watching these builds out there, and just let them know that they're appreciated. So if you like this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and all that good jazz. And I'll see you on the next build. Stay safe.